Why are you... Hold the fuck up. Okay, no. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Yeah, the music in this is booming. Better?
Glad to hear it. Both good, bad, ugly. Ah! Adjust the brightness and we should be okay with brightness. Cute. Comment sounds, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Welcome to Shadows over Loathing, children. Bad things are afoot.
For those unaware, this is, I think, the third game in the series. I believe the first one is Kingdom of Loathing, then it's West of Loathing, and now Shadows over Loathing. Oh, god damn it. I need to fix it. I need to figure out a better way to do the audio on our VODs. Anyway. But yes, this is, I believe, the third in the series. The previous game was Oops All Cowboys. This one is Oops, Cthulhu's here to eat your ass. I believe this is me. Ooga booga booga. What's this way? You can't see anything in that direction. Actually, you can't see anything at all with this magazine stuck to your face.
But it's got a little smiley face.
Unless there's been an update past, like, 12 hours, I know everything that's gone on. You hear sounds of a diner behind you. Maybe someone in there could help you with your little magazine on the face problem. Or I could give up, return to the menu.
It smells like a diner. It smells like they're open. Hopefully they have a no shoot, no shirts, and a magazine stuck to your face, no service posted. Is this table occupied? You can't be sure until you get this magazine off your face. You shouldn't bother anybody until you get this magazine off your face. It's the bathroom, probably. Go inside. You blunder your way to the bathroom and find a sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing... Oh, I customize the way I look. And yes, this is all stick figures. Yeah, Disney Plus could bite my ass. Right, who do we want to be? Do we want to be, do we want to be grizzled? I have to have a beard. It's, like, legally required. Also, I trimmed my freaking beard today, so now I don't look like a goddamn, troll that lives under a bridge. Also, hydrate, yes. Trey doesn't even fucking say hi. Trey's just like, drink water, you thirsty bitch. I know, but the mustache. You have no gender until 2025. Sorry. Sorry, gender. We're out of gender. You're just going to... The only thing we have in stock is vague ethereal presence. Is that okay? Oh, this one. This is it. This one. Here's it. I'm dapper as fuck, boy! Oh, we got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs. Or jukeboxes, as the kids call them. Meat. Hey, there's something stuck, something in the corner. Grab it. Got one meat. For the record, anyone not familiar with this series, meat is money. The women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey man, what town is this? Poughkeepsie, are you two traveling? It'd be Popeye for real. Yeesh. Yeah, the Ocean City is turning into a real sawmill. So we boosted her jelly bean. The fuck? So we boosted her jelly bean freezer for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. Oh, Bashaw, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite, everything's Jake. I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, and I barely understand anything you're saying. Ow! We don't speak of the Cola Wars, Astronomic. We don't speak of the Cola Wars. What are ya, pencil stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. The fuck? This is me every time you twerp something in your new Alpha Gen Z slang. I'm too old for this shit. I'm gonna go talk to the old people. These young women act these days. They're short hair, they're sassy talk, and they're dresses that don't even cover their ankles. It's scandalous. Those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no, sir. That one sentence is too relatable. Yes. I love this fucking series. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. That's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all its drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Shut the fuck up, Harold. You're annoying. This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hello, sir. Is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. What do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Oh, well, it's not for everyone, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though, and then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy! That's me with coffee, though. It's bitter, it hurts my stomach, and I don't like it. The difference is I don't still drink it. Hello there, dear Ethel. Well, apparently Ethel, after she killed all of her sisters and regained her powers as an immortal witch, or an immortal witch queen, she decided to go open a diner on the side of the road somewhere. No, that is actually 100% in character for her now that I think about it. She poisons people, but, you know. What is our first name? Teddy Hart like in Pokemon. Wait. No! It won't let me do characters! God damn it. Yeah, it won't let me do special characters, it's only letters. Can I even put numbers? No, I can't even put numbers. Fuck. Waggles eyebrows suggestively. Nah, that name's taken. I can't call it Cinnamon Shifty. 10 toes of hell? Call me Papa Bear. William the Cook. Are we just... Nah, this face doesn't suit William. William's like barely 18. Cooked liver. Popeye the Blander. I do get to pick a last name. Or no, actually I don't think I get to pick a last name. Saucy. Class. Popeye's coming, class. Wayward Queen. Jesus Christ, guys. The temptation is real right now. Yes to the my father thing or the yes to the Jesus thing. I feel like this is a bad idea and possibly sacrilege. So Jesus, no, bad cinnamon, no. Somebody get the water bottle. Somebody spray cinnamon. If this helps anybody we come up with a name. This is Lovecraft inspired. There we go. Humps McKinsey. Jesus, poopy farting. PH hate mom. Himbo Christ. Oh no, I actually like him was the name. Oh no, damn it, Dominic, how dare you? The opposite of HP Lovecraft. Boo. Don't ask what PH Hate Mine's dog's name is. Wait, hold on. You know how people say Jesus H Christ? Oops. Ah, it doesn't fit. Should we just go with Himbo? Himbo Cakespeare? You know, I kind of like that, actually. What do you think, Himbo Cakespeare, guys? Are we good with this? We need to figure out a name sooner or later. We do have an entire game to go through. I actually don't think Himbo European fit, unfortunately. Cinnamon, are you doing a gay European thing? Himbo Cake Soiree. For the record, what the second half is going to be, it's going to be our middle name. I like Cakespeare. I think we're going to be Cakespeare. I'm Himbo Cakespeare. Himbo Cakespeare. Oh, I do actually get to pick last name. This is where Teddy shows that he's Southern. Himbo Cakespeare Tallywhacker at your service. Oh, that's Spire, not Spear. Whatever. Cakespire. And you know what? Shut up. I'm saying Cakespeare anyway. What? Do you like Tallywhacker? Oops, am I something? What? See, nobody else understands this. And depending on who you ask, this can mean very different things. Where I'm from, though, that means dick. Say Shire, Teddy. Shire. Himbo Kicks the Tallywhacker at your service. Can I get a cup of coffee? You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so myself. That'll be one meat. Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. It should be any minute. Good thing. Why, you have it. We're in for rain tonight. What makes Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help with something. That's the reason, son. It's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel sighs with you. Ma'am?
You got in trouble back home. I'm searching for something. I'm just seeking my fortune. Mind your own damn business, Ethel. No. Listen, if I know anything about Ethel, that's how you're gonna get fucking poisoned. Okay, why do you want me to say Yorkshire? The Shire's where those hobbits live, isn't it? Mind your fucking business, Ethel. Guarded. Physical armor. Of course, son. Never my manners. Sorry to pry. My curiosity got the best of me. Nod and walk away. Series of meat only, no credit. This case contains 3 pies, which is exactly 3 pies more than you can afford. That's fucking rude. Nightingale welcomes all travelers. Pie! Try coffee, you'll like it eventually. Go ahead then, just a few seconds. If you go in again, people will think you're weird. I am weird! Prolapse. And Cinnamon, do you have a problem with the way I say Yorkshire? Behold, I just pulled a letter out of my anus. Pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris. See O. Murray's Antiques, 11 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Hello, Himbo Cakeshpeare. I hope this letter finds you well. And I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need your help. And I need the help of your adventurous spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you're able. Please, your Uncle Murray. Okay, Cakespeare's now canon campaign. Jesus Christ, no. Tallywhacker was a slur. You were just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly jutters to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City. But instead you see an expanse of extremely wet trees. I say, good sir, what is the meaning of this?
What's going on, man? This is like Ocean City.
Sorry, out of gas.
Oh, jeez, you didn't fill it before we left?
I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly one full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas can. You got an item, empty gas can, plus 1 additional can. Swell. What do I have to get it? Well, I'd go for myself, except for 2 reasons. There's being, firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for the bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. Secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that don't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Fine. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? This is a left-handed umbrella. I'm left-handed as it happens. But you aren't registered to my umbrella insurance. Nuts. I have a flashlight you can use. Thanks, jackass. I know, I've lost the plot, yeesh. What's the best level to start at? 20. Next question. This pump is empty. This pump is full of water instead of gas. There's a little bit left in this, but there's no pose on it. Seems like just yesterday, gas only cost 6 and 15/64 to meet a gallon. Sorry, those were the day. Ooga booga? Oh, baseball bat. Mine now. Empty oil cans, a whole pyramid of them. They're in some sort of scheme. Not me, I'm right-handed. Oh, weird, the cash register is pointing toward the front of the store. Loot it. Supposedly empty, but find some loose change. Meat. You got an item, cheese loaf. Ew, nobody in their right mind would ever consider this vile substance a snack. You leave Velvet alone.
The sign says employees only. Are you an employee? No. Well, since the place is out of business, it probably wouldn't hurt for you to go back there, I guess. Thank you. By the way, the narrator is a character in and of itself.
This shelf smells like old axle grease and paint.
Probably because that's what's on it. The shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical gadgets and doodads. You don't have any use for any of them, though.
You don't know. Some of them in your pockets, bitch. We're looting.
This shelf is full of old personnel files. Each object you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the last one you looked at. This old library looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach while it's up on the lift. It's a big tool chest, but it looks like all the good tools have already been stolen. As advertised, this is a box containing a fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one somewhere around. Posture check. Fine, Mom, making me have to sit upright while I'm playing video games. I need mysticality. Stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. Oh yeah, my character shit. Yay, I have good. Let's see, basic humanity. +1 muscle, mysticality, moxie, maximum AP, and 10 maximum HP. Basic skills. Okay, I do want to do one real quick. This option is haunted. It just does a scary noise. Wow. You don't encounter any spiders. Arachnophilia, you will encounter so many spiders. Yes? Arachnophonia, all combat sounds will be replaced with spider noises. I fucking love this game. Difficult to normal, pacifist mode. Grays out dialogue options that result in combat. I can't believe that I can't believe they jump scare me with an audio cue. But broken radio can be considered nice as a pretty nice radio. A desk presumably optimized for gasoline-related business. Boards contain nothing but receipts and pencil stubs. The fifth one is locked. Balda. Now extra lead. Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Miserable looking hitchhiker sitting in the rain. That's a sticky gun into thumb. Her head turns very slowly to face yours. Her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you go left? I need to go to Albany.
Sorry, I'm going the other way. Also, I don't have a car.
No.
What's your name? I'm Himbo Shakespeare.
Lydia.
Nice to meet you, Lydia, although I think the circumstances aren't great.
But that.
So what's an Albany?
No, I just want to go somewhere new.
Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha. Okay, that's fair. Do you know where I could get some gas?
Gas?
The bus I was on ran out. The driver sent me to find some more.
Bus?
Yes, I'm trying to get to Ocean City.
Never been there.
Well, okay then. How about this raid, huh?
Lydia looks slightly surprised when passes around. Oh, it's raining.
Yep, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right?
I hadn't noticed.
I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway, seen any good movies?
I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon.
Oh, that's a classic. What do you think?
It was very scary. I did.
I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, the cameraman?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's great. You'll have to see Sherlock Jr. It's my favorite. Really terrific. She sounds traumatized. Reading any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The one in the air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name, but it was terrible. His early work are best, like The Time Machine. Oh yeah, that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. ... So, okay, bye, good luck. Weirdo. This field is extremely corny. How dare you? Yeah, I don't want to be unfriendly, but there's a private residence I just barged into. Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside, I guess I assumed the place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right, so you might as well get out of the rain a spell. Thank you. My name is Himbo Cakesmith Tallywhacker. Hello, Himbo Cakesmith. I'm Elias. Elias Chekhov. Yourself at home. The box is labeled bears. Are these really full of bears? Nah, them boxes are all pears. I had a little fun with the levels is all. You want a can? Got one left that didn't fit. Got an item. Bibson's extra sweet pears. Hey, thanks. Fuck. There's a rifle hanging over the fireplace. You leaving this rifle, bud? Yep. How come? It's a varmint rifle. And I'm sure, and where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin to be sure, critters such and such like that. But the almanac don't list any examples of varmint, varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. I need to fret over it right now. In any case, that gun's for later. Later? Yep, much later. Huh. Okay. Please tell me if one of these characters will be a Valley Girl. Yes. Yes, there will be a Valley Girl. It's weird at the top of this box. What's this funny looking thing? It's a duck call. What's it for? For calling ducks. Oh, fun! Used to don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Well, not haunted exactly, but spiders got in there, so that sounds scary when you blow it. I see. You want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call. Try and very hard not to think about spiders. You got item haunted duck call. What about the spiders? Good job. Leave. Wow. There's nothing on this clothesline except for a pair of socks and an old gun. You got an item, rusty pistol. Scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be really aggressive. Wait a minute. Why do I got a bird? Thaddeus the Warbler. Okay. Decreases the target's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1. This cost an action point does not end your turn. The turn will not end until you make a basic attack. Hank. What? I think I just got shot. I just got shot again! Okay, I broke your scarecrow. Now it's just a regular scarecrow with a gun. You gain 5 XP. Can I take the gun? This crow menacing days are over. Neat! I have no hat. What a travesty.
Farthest I've ever been is Iowa. BTW. Do you like turtles? Who doesn't like turtles? Rifle and the guy's name is. Oh yeah, Chekhov's gun. Yeah, I didn't mention that. It's an old tractor. There's an old rag shoved where the gas cap should be. Pull the rag out. Pull the rag out and sip the tank. Smells like there's a little gas in there. Collect it. You dip the rag in the gas tank, soak up all the gas, and rig it out of your can. You got 1/3 full can of gas. It's a crude device, but it's keeping your loose gas on the ground. The tractor is the right most interesting thing in this part of the country. Okay. Charlotte is the capital of North Carolina. It is. Barn doors are locked. So you're moving out? Yep, finished packing. Now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take the last load of stuff. You got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. I can't sleep. I see. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyway. Just kind of fell into it, you know? I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Yeah. Nice. What's your story? What are you doing out here on a night like this?
I got a letter.
I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. Sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got some ways to go yet. Yeah, bus ran out of gas, so the driver said, let's go scavenge for some, the jackass. I got you. I think there's an old gas can out in the barn in the back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. I'd like to warn you, though, you'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? That thing... It's the thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an autonomous robo-trap to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Real nice. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew what's a tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electronics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Play-Doh. So I locked in the... I see. You're welcome to cut out your hand against it if you mind to, but please be careful. It's got lots of sharp bits in it. Okay. Well, thank you. Tears? Are these boxes of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. Can't put neither one of them in boxes. That don't make any sense. Gears? What's in the box of gears? Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. Kitchens Incorporated brand kitchen sink. What's in here, docs? Scissors! Shares. Class rings. It's a very large box considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Nah, of course, I just collect them is all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in different ways, and they're shiny. It's like, there's a collecting trifecta. I like you, strange man. Is the bathroom? Can I use your bathroom? Sure. How'd you know that door was to the bathroom anyways?
Boys have a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms is all.
Well, good for you, I guess. You flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. You gain 5 XP. The world will end at the day that the Dakotas settle their feud and form into one giant Super Dakota. You can say your face in the lights' mirror. Just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. Hi, Himbo Cakespeare. Hey, looking good. Frown. Oh, what's wrong, Scout? Why I oughta worry. Oh, no, cringe. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago? Ugh. Freak out. Close your eyes. I'll just assume this looks good. Go back to normal. Ah, there you are. Alright, we're leaving. Oh! I can actually permanently change my face. Okay, I'm not fucking the face up though. That's Simone's room. Hopefully she ain't left nothing important in there because I forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. That is the capital of North. What? Shh, you're not supposed to mention relay in the Cthulhu-esque game. The bar is open, and leave. You leave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case the lock wants to lock up again later. You have reoccurring nightmares about searching for something in one of these. God damn it! Okay. So in ye olden days, in West of Loathing, you had to get needles to pick locks. To get needles, you had to search through haystacks. Which meant that you spend half of the game wandering around the overworld for ages hoping to find a fucking haystack. Let's see, the cabinet is rusted shut. Rusted open, I don't have the muscle. You got a fishing rod! Woo! It's a nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if it had anything in it. Now to go out to get past the thing without destroying it. Destroy it then! I think it died. Some other monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. You've got enough XP to learn a skill. Hit open the character sheet via the icon on the top right or hit C. Rest in parts. Accept your reward. We got 2/3 of the gas we need. So workbench for welding. You need 2 moxie. You'd go up there if it weren't for hay fever, and you're falling out of lost fever. We're gonna hold on to this for right now, because I need to figure out what class we're going to do. Because you got 3 classes, each of them are based around one of the 3 skills, either Moxie, Muscle, or Mysticality. Which is Strength, Dexterity, and, I'm a Wizard! What's the capital of Wales? I'm pretty sure it's 3rd sheet from the left. Turtle is stuck on his back. Why aren't you helping it? I'm helping! There you go, little buddy. That's a good turtle. Wait, did he actually go back here? No, Ran. They were saying I was right, that it's 3rd sheet from the left. Oh my god, it's a hobo! A cheerful-looking hobo tootled idly on a harmonica. Interrupt his tootling. Hi there, I'm Imbo. Well, howdy, neighbor, I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, the whole country's my home, so everybody's my neighbor. Oh, that's nice. Either way, they're all trespassers. Either that or they're all trespassers who better get off of my property. I'm just joshing. Here for some jerky? What kind? Clam, it's a local delicacy. Huh. I'll have some jerky. Clam jerky. There you are. Can't buy the stuff myself. It's like eating a dried slug with saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird. Okay. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of the gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep. Real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through alright. You ever think about going back there? They only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I'll head back for a visit once they build a second one, though. Huh. You live here? Not permanent, like. I've been camped out for a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the boss sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back. If you care to test your metal, I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed. Well, but your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off of you. Any plans for the future? No. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant the gang. Right. Well, word on the wall is there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figured I'd mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Yeah, similar. Take my leave. Is the knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. It's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to figure out how to work the jangle thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it. You inspect the bag. It appears to be latched up to one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. How was it just harmonizing Dixie? I'll leave it alone for now. Oh. I seem to have acquired something. What did I acquire? I got a class ring. Partly full gas can. I got a full can of gas. Awesome. Alright, I need muscle to force you open. We've heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. Oof. Enjoy Blue Collar, the honorable old billboard from before the war. The war. What can I do you for? Tell about the scarecrow? I have to beat up your scarecrow, sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But why'd you not do a thing like that? It shot me! A gun! Oh, right. That's perfectly reasonable, Dan. Tell him about the ring you found. Found this last ring. You hand it to him and he looks it over. It's a 17, that's a question mark 17 SIT ring. I've got one of these in faux emerald, but not faux sapphire like this one. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pickskinners. What? Had a little enchantment on them so the kids wouldn't be gets quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah, not to a jeweler or pawnbroker or anything like that. 8 karat gold and the stones made of glass. A collector would give you 30 meat for it, such as myself, if you're interested in it. Let me hold on to it. Spare bedroom. I ain't been using it forever. I don't even bother opening the door ever since a dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself. A dust devil? Critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly. And since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been real. Would Simone call it a nutrient-rich environment? Ornery little bastard, real territorial. I'll be careful then. A tasteful arrangement of dried fronds. It's a shuffle of pulp westerns. Take a look at one. Drifters of the lonesome mesa. Rangers of glory. Flow of the night. Horses of tarnation. And this looks like it's worth a read. The handgun tale. Take a look at another. Drifters in the darkness. Horsemen of tarnation. Gunfight at Cow Mountain. A fistfight at Rattlesnake Mountain. A reckoning at Horse Thief Canyon. Bandits of the night. Why are you guys arguing about nerd shit? We're playing video games. It just keeps going. Okay, it's repeating now. Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. Story is pretty boring, but it can have some technically complex description of advanced shooting techniques. Put the book away for now. We don't have the mysticality for it. We'll use the potion. Until you do something else. Little nightstand, 10 meat. Awesome. Little Dust is kicking up some Dickens in there. Drag it out. Alright. You sure? Check off. See, these things are pretty dangerous. Yes, I'm sure. Oh, fuck. Oh, that hurt. Like, a lot. Like, ow. Oh, well, that's gonna kill me. I died. Vicious stabbing. You should have listened to Chekhov, I guess so. Ow! Wait a minute. I saw that. There's a loose floorboard here. Indeed there is! I do need a crowbar. I think, hold on, let me see something. Let me check my inventory here. Makes anyone think you attended SIT or mugged someone who did? Okay, I'm not entirely certain how useful that is, but we got it. It's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. What? Read it? Historic site. At this exact spot on the 13th of October, 1908, the state's mass-produced automobile, the Ford Model T, purchased by him O'Crulans, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Bardsley. Sheffield? What? What? So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good! Swell! Everything about this is great. You aren't regretting this trip before you even arrive. Go on your normal, non-haunted day. Fabulous! I'm so glad! Can I? This pump is full of water instead of gas. Can I fish in it? What? I should have known there weren't any fish in there. You can see the entire thing from here. But I wanted a fish! Hey, I got a fuse. Awesome. Replace the fuse. Click. Done. Okay. Press it. The car's missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. Pour it in your tank. About a 133% full gas can. How? Okay. So the high... Okay, so I've seen a couple things. I need to figure this out so I get this right. So I've seen a couple things that we need, like... The highest, like, mysticality I've seen that we need is 3. So we need 3 mysticality. But I think there's also something in here that I needed. A beautiful pile of hay. Yeah, so I need 2 moxie at some point. 3 mysticality. It's a office of long gone life cycle. That's my fishing rod in it. You didn't catch anything, but it was good practice. Fucking rude. Wait, hold on. What did that say? This is just a painting of a bunch of tools. Fucking serious. Alright, 3 muscle on that. It's a real nice barrel, but it'd be nice if it had anything in it. Alright, how much experience do I have? I have 15 on spent XP, so I can increase 1 stat. 1! The fuck are you all about? Okay, this requires 2 muscle. Incomprehensible glyphs are scrawled on the wall. Okay. Okay, which of you... Okay, you increase my muscle, so we'll eat you. You gnaw on the jerky until the time is done. The swallow, too. You gain the effect slightly clammier. Okay, but now I have 2 muscles. I can force you open, right? The door is extremely heavy. And I am dapper and oh dear God, what is that? There's a carving on the tree trunk. It says, Harry loves playing the harmonica. Aww. Stewing this pot is beyond help. You could probably salvage Lato. Do so. You got the tiny spatula. Deals your mysticality plus 2 physical damage. It's one of those newfangled indoor-outdoor refrigerators. Somebody left a perfectly good mason jar of gasoline in there. Mine now, bitches. 166% gas tank. How? Wait. Hold on. You get an item and attack the creature out back. Okay, well this is by far the strongest thing we have. So let's go get this guy a whapping. Take the bull by the horns. A railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate. Trespasser! Fuck you! And the horse you rode in on, bitch boy! Oh god, my innards! Ow! Thank you, Birdie. Eat stone, bitch! Get flipped on! It's dead now. That is the wobbler grows stronger. Plus 1 maximum HP. And I gain 5 XP. Excellent! No, there is really to take off, but hey, it has a gas can in it. Help yourself. You add the gas to your can because you can. A 200% full gas can. Ow! What? Nani the fuck? Okay, that requires 3 Moxie. We love Thaddeus. Alright, so your main stats are Muscle, Moxie, and Mysticality. Strength, Dex, and you're a wizard, Harry. Yeah, Moxie is basically Dexterity. Alright, maybe I could take this shit out now? Well, let's think about this. There was something that needed something else that needed strength, right? It wasn't here. Then here, was there something that needed strength? That needed Mysticality. There's something else. If you're interested for a year, there's no interest for a year. If you'd like to buy it, I would not. Suit yourself. Okay. Oh, in the barn there was something that needed strength? Oh, right. Okay. So do I have anything in my inventory that'll increase my strength? I don't seem to have anything else that'll increase my strength, but if I get 5 XP each time, I should be able to finagle this to where I could get all this. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to increase my muscle. So now I have enough to force this up. There's a little glass bottles labeled Harlan its medicinal gasoline for horses of limb and character. Uncork the bottle and pour them into your gas can. Sorry, future sick horses. 233%. Wait, the turtle's in here? Where? Okay, I think that's all that I need for the... I'm going to get the turtle before we go. I know I could get the turtle. I just don't know where the fuck he is. I'm not leaving without him. There's nothing to do with distracting Simpson and pretend to be a farmer. Do that then. I hope I have time to plow the before it's time to walk the horses. Keep pretending. Gotta deworm the bulls before sunup. Gonna fertilize the ride and harvest my buckwheat. Hey, it worked! Man, even pretending to farm is hard work. Awesome. Okay. I told you this game's fucking funny. Alright, let's go kick this little guy, this guy's fucking ass. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, so he stabs me. But this should do... I don't know if I'll be able to do him. Yeah, because he's just gonna stab me and that's just gonna make me die. The end of the road, flipped upside down, flip it back, and then find it by the bus to get it familiar. This turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. That's right, it might beat you there. Take it with you. I can name him? Terpmugger. Mysticality next? Okay. I've been living pain and suffering for the past week. Okay. We already did flush the toilet for XP, though. You're not getting a try. Em, are you trident hunting? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, we've already flushed it. Alright, let's see if this will work. I still only do 2 damage. Which, how much do you heal me for? +1. Yeah, that's still not enough. Then you just wander off. It was bummed because I fucking died. Oof. So wait, is it Mysticality? Oh, it is Mysticality. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that the next thing I should do is Mysticality. Since we've done all the strength stuff. So what was there was something that needed Mysticality, and I think it was a barn? No, you were Moxie, so you weren't what needed the Mysticality. Oh, right. I think it was, in here. Nope, that's the Moxie. Is it out here? Wait, how much XP do I have? 10. So I need to do one more thing to get XP. Which means I have to remember where the 2 Mysticality thing was. Is there anything else in here? Well, I mean, there's the Dust Devil. Nothing in here. Hello! Welcome home! We missed you! They've been at school! Being hunted by an eldritch bird Loki. Oh god. You kids and your newfangled frame thingamajiggers. Things Crow menacing days are over. I don't think it's gonna give me more XP, no matter how much I beg. No, you require 5 physicality. You're for much later. Ooga booga booga, Sir Caveman. I don't think I want to give it a class ring, because I think I could use it later. Okay, we'll save the mysticality for last then, I guess. Well, because if we do Moxie now... Because you do Moxie damage. Actually, hold on. I have 3 muscle right now. I should, in theory, do 4 damage. It should mean that I can actually kill him, right? Posture check? Yeah. I'm going to try and beat this asshole one way or another. I did 3 physical damage. But it's still not enough to tank this. Yeah, I'm still just gonna die. Turt McGirt, no! God damn it, you useless ass turtle. I mean, if I could survive a single turn against that thing, it'd be different, but I can't. What does the coffee do? Good grief, this coffee smells good. You can't bring yourself to drink because you might really need some coffee later then. Fine. Okay, well, we're gonna go for Moxie next, just to get that out of the way. No, Moxie. Yes. Gained improved loafing. First, by the absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you're both unclean inside and out. Blah. You got welding gloves. Plus 1 hot armor. Oh, that actually makes a difference. Because it deals hot damage. Alright, so we currently have 2 Moxie. See if there's anything else that needs 2 Moxie. I missed what an Eldritch Child. Oh, in the boxcar? I don't think there was anything that needed Moxie in there. I think the latch needed Mysticality. Oh! That's what they get there. Hot armor. Crowbar! There we go. Well, we're getting somewhere. I don't know why. Is the audio glitching for you guys or just me? Alright, so now, I should be able to do this. Kind of cellar, go down there. Oh dear lord, there's so many spiders! It's a barrel of decades-old bacon. Very nasty. Dip your baseball in it. You thoroughly grease up the baseball bat. Good item. Greasy baseball bat. Greasy baseball bat. Okay. The jars on the bright side. All but 3 of them are broken. Yes, I'm sure. A 3 jar of gross old vegetables. Some enemies muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 3 when you chuck it at them. Okay, it's your funeral. I'm making a crude ladder out of these bits of wood. Do it. You can't tell if these fighters are fighting or flirting. Interrupt them either way!
dear Lord, you've poisoned me, good sir. Ow. What? Oh dear. I seem to have spot of bother. Okay, yay, 5 more XP. You sure? Climb up. Okay. So we've established that there's nothing else that uses Moxie, right? We haven't missed anything. We've gone to every area. There's nothing else that uses Moxie, so I can increase my mysticality and get everything. Right, game? Right. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Since we have the XP to do it, we raise our mysticality. I want to make sure. Wait, doesn't this use Moxie? Huh? I could have sworn that I interact with this welding table. I guess not. Yeah, and I haven't been able to kill the devil. We're not leaving until I do, also. But okay. So we increase our mysticality by 1. Yes. Alright. Now inventory. We eat the pears to increase our mysticality. Yes. In fact, it's too sweet. Alright. Now we increase the grimy old spatula. Equip you. Now I know that there is the mysticality thing in here. Figure it out. There's the engraving plate on the side of it that says Helco gasoline generator. Ah, it's a machine for generating portable gasoline. Harvest some. You extract today's crop of gasoline from the miraculous machine. You got 266% full of tank of gas. I want 300, damn it. Alright, let's give this a crack at it now. Drag it out and fight. Yes, I'm sure. I can't do anything about the bleed damage. This will not end your turn. You may use more than one combat item this turn. So heave. So he does like no damage now. I beat him with a rock. And now I flip his biscuits. -1 hot damage. Alright, you heal me up. I take more bleeding damage. Yes! Thank God I killed the stupid devil. We did it! You really gave that devil its due. You gave him XP. Excellent. This devil is no longer. The bed is no longer bedeviled. Took care of that dust devil. Don't you know? Well, thank you kindly. Of course, it's a bit late for my purposes, but I imagine the next documents will be great. Hope that thing doesn't rough you up too bad. Nah, it was a snap. No, it beat my ass. Damn it, that was the other Moxie thing. I don't think it's actually physically possible to get everything in this. Dealt with that Red Bull for you. Okay. Did I miss anything in these random clumps of shit here? I don't think so. You want the rifle? I don't think we could get the rifle. Go on an LSD trip. Is that really all that we could do? I feel like we're missing something. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to get 300% gas. This hose. Where do we get that hose at? I feel like we did this wrong. Should have increased our Moxie, opened that thing, opened that sack, which probably somehow had this fucking hose in it, and that would have given us everything else that we needed to finish this. Close enough. This doesn't usually hold that much gas, not sure we did that, but whatever, you ready to hit the road? Yeah, let's get out of here. Are you climb to the back of the bus and return to your seat, and as soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain splattering on the window beside you? Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know when you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plug it straight. And you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils, whispering ideas. Hey kid, you stop, right? Yeah, I think we fucked up by not finishing the Moxie, like getting all 3 Moxie things first, because I thought that the thing was Mysticality, but it wasn't. Right. I'm totally forgotten. All ashore, let's go ashore. Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco. This is Mark. Did you say I was employee? No. It didn't make a difference as far as I know. Ooh, cheap cologne. Okay. Increases your stench armor by 1 until you use another potion. Is like the music off or something? Turned out to exactly 81% just to piss people off. Oh, the bell over the door jangles as you walk in Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Hemo Cakes, dear. We don't get many customers this time of night. Or at all, really. Oh, no, you're the one that I want to give the Southern Belle. Now for the hat drugs. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you. He just gave me this letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, jeez, you're so bad. Come on in. I'll give you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on the vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs the threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. Yeah, isn't. He said young Teddy, not Merlin level of young. Shush. He said in an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact. He said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote the letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make it
You make trying to talk great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is gonna take some explaining. Well, now I'm intrigued. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okie Jessica leads you to a back room furnished with some desks and strange looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that were, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed.
Hey, it's a cursed artifact, kids!
I think I can get 300%. I think I just didn't do that in the right order. Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me? Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. It's no joke. That's what the real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and some of them keep them in scratch, but really we're trying to hunt down all those evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely! I'm always up for crazy adventure. Well, yeah, I can't just leave him in the lurch like this. I don't like the sound of it, but he is family, so... Fuck yeah! Adventure time! Great! You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, the goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. I go by her, actually. I go by them, actually. Oh, they actually let you choose pronouns. And yes, Gabby's a goblin. Hi. Hi, hello. The planet is all Gabby's. Can't wait for that dramatic high school. What the fuck? Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there until we find Murray. You've gotten it. Goblins don't speak English very well. They do speak their own language. And apparently the ongoing gag is that it's actually a very complicated and complex poetic language. But whenever they speak English, it doesn't work right. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through the door to the back of the room. I could really use some sleep. Messages, none. There's nobody at this desk. Ask Jessica about it. Charles Wallace, our handyman, he's fixing the leak on the roof right now. He'll be back later tonight. I see. Kitty! Calliope, Murray got her a couple of years ago, scratched behind the cat's ears. You give Calliope a scratchy, she doesn't react. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her sardines. She loves us. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cold War surplus store next door. You wonder what this door is. Let's find out. You open it, and then apparently there's a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Fabulous! It's a messy desk. Whose desk is this? Murray's to keep nagging him to screw it up before he bumps into it, and we have to call a National Guard to dig him out of an avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean wounds. I love this fucking game. This is your new bedroom, apparently. You can hear Gabby bustling around in there, making the beds and such. Go on in. Hang on, you can't get to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right now while I'm standing up. What? Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need to do before the night's over. Wow, mission already? Do you know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. We call it the Detectatron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left. Turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it, but that's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I said there's literally no time except for the present. What? I said there might not be a future. You won't have to go far. It's just down the other end of the block if the things are right. There's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be back in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's gonna fight. A fight? Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expecting grin. The newspaper office with Himbo and help get him that hat. Okay, Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey. Gabby joined you as a companion. Make an excited sigh. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat, a cursed hat. According to the readout, yeah, a man's fedora, probably. You know, of course it's fucking cursed. Looks at chat, looks at the fedora wearer in chat. You know who you are. I'm supposed to do what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure it still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out, and back here and in bed before you know it. Newspaper office key. Sweet, let's do this. We have a companion, Gab with Gabby. Gabby has readiness for an action. Alrighty. That you do, Gabby. For release. The door says please. Oof. You think this store sells broken glass and drafts? This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just people renting it that were condemned. The trash's reach has extended its grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Time to head in there and find that cursed hat. Take a deep breath and unlocking the door, you give the key to Gabby for safety. Go inside. It's kind of nice in here. It's a little bit. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pour it in a cup. You pour yourself this cup of coffee. The first step in a short, nasty journey. Nasty old coffee. Drawer is slightly ajar. You got an item, nasty leftovers. Ew. Search the wreckage, nothing but a pile of homemade toothpicks. Very heavy water cooler. You got a pneumatic tube system operation manual. Crinkled pink slip on this desk. Carver, I can't believe I had to tell you this, but it's against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to pick a fight with this Carver person. Also, I see you whistling innocently over there. See the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. It says, Tucker, got you that ball you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Bruce can't find it and rat us out to the froze. Beck, under the water cooler. Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Says Robinson. First hard, Hendon, then Carver. Who's next? Renable says Burgess comes for him. He's going to karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's karate? Looks like Venable made good on his threat. Alright, where'd that water cooler go? Move it. Oh look, a trap door. Go through it. Oh god, fish people! Not to be racist, but... Control panel for the pneumatic tube system. Consult the manual. Push the green power on button. Pull the pump engage lever. Adjust the suction rate of the pressure diagnostics. Alright, AED. Push the green button. You hear a satisfied click, you hear the motor start up somewhere. Pull the button. The yellow light is glowing. Yellow is... pull the lever. If a red indicator, adjust section dial to A, green or blue. The fuck? Counter from 11 years ago. A huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. What happened July 22nd, 1917? I think they turned into fucking fish. Main button. Pull the lever. But there's nothing about a yellow light, you assholes! Turn the knob. So it's not A, E, or D. It's B. I hate this fucking... I don't know what I'm doing! Pull the lever. Ooh, wait. Press the A button, pull the lever. Turn the knob. Alright, so not A, E, or D. Let's try C. Oh dear God, what did I just do? There's nothing else to accomplish with this machine. Well, somebody's gonna get some very strange mail, and how. What were those things anyway? What were they doing down here? We tried to start an underwater newspaper. That wouldn't work. Would smear. Jesus. What? A ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. I'm in danger. Must be the hat just you recovered. Take it. Terribly cursed fedora. A simple black fedora doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. Nothing good can come of this. Jesus fucking Christ. An underground press, literally. There's still newspaper left in it. Take newspaper. Underground newspaper question. It was printed in secret underground newspaper office. I don't think so. I don't think that's what they're referring to. Unfinished document. Government corruption all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures to explain where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report. See, it cuts off abruptly and maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, I've told you, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper in order to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is very expensive because it's a very recent innovation. As such, fully half your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say, the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Oof. Alright, whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. Take them. Reverse cufflinks. Pink slip on the desk. Arden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean the desk and hit the road. P.S. Like the cockamamie that I used up there, it's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's going to catch on. The half-finished letter. Reginald, I think Fergus is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I should be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Aw, crap, here goes the person with the pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they typed their name. Also, under the water cooler, what's that about? Hey, it's one of those new arcade press news feed things. High tech, gaze into it. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. There's still a chill. We still cannot understand a word of this. Say local children. Keep watching. Today's band dances. The chutney slider. The dirty blitz. The upside down tango. That sounds like a euphemism.
Oh, look who decided to join us, Sam. Samuel.
Babe Ruth gets a haircut. Barbara says you think he could have left a better tip. Give me XP! Cerebrus. Disney took Astronomic's gender, but this game gave it back. Going out of business. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want to hear anyway. The Sobo seems wholly perturbed by the rain. Talk to him. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, looks up, and lets the rain splash on his face. Yeah, suits me just fine. A wise man once said the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented? Or... Name's Gus, by the way. Himbo Cakespare. Pleasure to meet you, Himbo. You wouldn't have a couple beat to spare, would you? Sure. Right. That's very kind of you, Himbo. Old Gus won't forget your kindness. You bet. Take her easy, Gus.
Oh my god, another person! Charles!
What? You must be Charles. I'm Himbo. Pleased to meet you. What do you do around here? I'm your general handyman stuff. I keep the lights on, the water running, built the Detectatron, and cursing machine too. Wow, that's a high-tech wizardry, really. Oh, it's not really. Let me ask you something. What was this about an uncursing machine? I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wild up to a porcelain cat figure that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In a real traditional sense, yep. Anything else I can help you with? Nothing now, Charles. Bye! How's it going? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. This is the one you meant. Doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit, but I can't put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, but you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is. Well, that's definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take the hat and go sit in the machine over there. Why? It's our uncursing machine to get the curse off the hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? The machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into an allegorical dream space the machine can transfix. A what? Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to turn a wedge between the item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but it doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at a core of its existence. That's where things get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you just gotta give it a try to understand. Alright, let's go to Booga Booga things. Anybody want to play chess? No, I may never learn. Jessica? Sure. Sit down with Jessica. I'll sit with you. You play white this time. Advance one of your pawns. Advances one of your knights. You're a rook! Darn it. Develop a queen! Rats. Yeah, that's about how playing chess works for me.
I beat the devil with a spatula!
Time for hat drugs, yes. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. That's when you sit down in the machine with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there like angrily like a snake in a cement mixer. And after a good loud minute, flops limply and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed has gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. You got an item, uncursed fedora. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dream construct within a machine. Now, how do I get rid of this curse? See, the curses are like energy. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Remember who said that? Isaac Newton? Newton? Or Newman? Newton. Newman, yeah. The machine knows that, how to take a curse from one object and put it onto itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some high conscious spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newman guy, sort of guy. My head hurts. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of the machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe! I'll do it! Fedora Reserve. I rendeth thy death call, creature. Rested now, I find in thine murderer. The tree fell before its time, the ground stained with sin. Yes. Even in Arcadia there's death, yes. Even in paradise there's a killer. I'm puzzled. I don't know who I am, why I'm in here. I cutter, there's a moiter. This hurts my head. What do you know of murder? I did not do the murder. That is all. What more do you have for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tells the truth. The other always lies. The third of us does not speak at all, but honks. If I think you're a liar, there's nothing I can do to save with you. I cutter. Now I just servant of the wood. Wait a gosh darn minute! I only have 2 fedoras, sir. Big power in the wood today. A tree has fallen in the forest. It's made a sin, but not me a sinner. I assure you. Thou claim to be without sin. None of us is without sin, but mine not run to murder. Then whose is it for my brother? My brother speaketh of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one does not speak it but honks. What speaketh thee of this? This fairy tale. Nothing has honked in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honk. Jesus, it hurts to read. Leave. Make like a tree leaf. Something rotten in the woodcutter. With provisions at its source speak to me of perversions. Nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What can you tell me? I am troubled of the murder. I will do what you must, Cutter, I have no doubt. You know how good desire, sir, I swear upon it. Which tree has done the murder? Pretty sure it's the one that's not an asshole. Also the one that looks like it has a murder face. Thou'st lie about honking. What's there? Say what? Your brothers do not honk. Lie to the color of the wood. Thou would do murder in the wood. So only to distract thee whilst I make my estate. Do not run from me, tree. Here's I have grown so tall and strong that an axe will never follow me. But I will wait 100 years. In 100 years I'll have grown to where so you can't kill me. I won't wait 100 years. Perish, fool! I killed him! Figure out the wood to dig. Wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees act as a bloody slap cling to your skin. You shake them off with dreadful cobwebs. You gain 5 XP. You're not sure what just happened, but you feel... As you turn over the formidably, terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you are confident that the curse which plagued this starchy little felt thing is now finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. I love it. Nice hat. It will... We got a magic hat! How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great, what was it like? And some sort of crazy chain. There's a woodcutter. That was me, I guess. It's talking trees. One of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Actually, what does the sparkly hat do? +1 muscle, +5 maximum HP. I'm also not wearing any pants right now. I have cufflinks? Cufflinks somewhere? Also, I want the wobbler back. Oh, there they are. +1 mysticality. Sure, I think we're gonna go for a mysticality build this time. Make it a hat. Pretty much. No, it's okay. I got gloves on. See? Somewhere? Oh no, I have cufflinks instead of gloves. So how about that weather? The ring says 1917. Leave her alone. Alright, we're just gonna go to bed. My luggage! Open the trunk! Find it. Oh, Jesus fuck. What the fuck? You step out the flames, it's a total loss. Everything you own is reduced to ash. Everything except Bazaar is stamped from Murray's letter. You got an item stamped from Murray's letter. Old ragdolls at the top shelf must have been left by a tenant. Walk away. A lot of empty stuff you can clutter up. Fortunately, no shit has been invented yet. I didn't fuck anything. Yet. Booga booga booga! Subliminal dream space! A dream about school. It's my favorite literary ghost, Jacob Marley. Lots of people in the hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Hi.
How's it going?
You know which locker? I can't remember which locker's mine. Sorry. No. It's alright. I'll figure it out eventually. Nice faces you got there. Thriving colony of ants. Full of peanut butter. A tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Empty. Cookbooks, but they're all in French. The sixth locker opens to a vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You shut it quickly so as not to suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. I said check the seventh one. There are only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, geez, you look at the 7th locker, it's filled with old school papers. They've all got your name on it, they're your papers. Read one. I spent my summer by himbo Shakespeare Tallywhacker, age 6. This summer I visited Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Click under the papers. Underneath the pile of papers you find an overdue library book. You picked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling so guilty about not returning it. Lisa Drew check the goddamn 7th locker. The hallway is less crowded now. I found a Brandworth Gravunculus III. Lady looks friendly. You must be. She flips through the book on her desk. Ah, here we go. Tallywhacker. Himbo Shakespeare. Tallywhacker. Who's asking? I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class. I dropped out. In real life, certainly. However, you must choose a class. Oh, I get it. This is where I pick a character class. Now then. So there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's advanced kicking and throwing. This is the class for pig skinners. Then we have an overview of curd conjuring. This is the class for cheese wizards. And finally, weird time signatures 504. This is the course for jazz agents. Alright, what do you think I should be? Should I be, I assume, a football player, a magical cheese wizard, or should I meet people with the power of jazz? Cheese? That's 1 vote for cheese. 2 votes for cheese. That's half of you. Okay. Many votes for cheese. Cheese it is! As a trained chef, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheeses to damage foes and soft soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. I love it! I'm a cheese wizard. Yeah, get some healthcare. Let me think about it a little more. What do pig skinners do? As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer the directional application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie. On second thought, jazz agent. Masters of syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and mockery to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in favor over time. Too bad that you gave me the option of cheese wizard! You're a cheese wizard, Himbo Cakespeare. Brilliant! Now then, there's a minor matter about your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. I minored in psychology of rocks, applied insectology, or cryptobotany. I think I need to... Rock lets you find things in rocks. Cryptobotany, doesn't that let me harvest plants? And I assume... What does applied insectology do? Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get a refill of water. BRB. I thirst. Why did the audio stop? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that stopped the game. Okay. Cryptobotany, cryptobotanist, gather crafting ingredients from plants acquired in psychology, gather crafting ingredients from insects, or gather crafting... Oh, you forgot you got gifted a sub on Wongy's stream. Oh, those are Wongy's emotes. So you are gonna go and actually get it looked at? Okay, well, I'm actually a geology nerd. I very much like geology, so rocks it is. Ah, a psychogeologist. So you know about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. Absolutely. You know how to break open rocks and steal their secrets. Feel free to wake up and go, okay, how do I go about doing that? She points to the right side of the screen, I mean the right side of the dream. Just go through that door. Okay, thank you. Ah, the Abyss. You can use it to it for days. Breads are so uncomfortable. Give man stuff. I guess that's all I can do. I don't think I can actually do anything with the book yet. Wooga booga booga booga! We have the power of cheese on our sides now. Cheese, I say. You awake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventure is leaving you none worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. What? 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 Your effects reset each day.
Oh, we finally have music. Morning, Himbo. Did you sleep? Wait, why are you wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Ah, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised than I would expect. Yeah, get used to it. We'll pick some clothes at the shop out front if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. I'll be alright, thanks anyway. Well, once you got the stuff out of the air eyes, I got another mission for you. The curse thing? Yep, I had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly readings pointing at the little speakeasy, the back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'll start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues. Okay, what am I looking for? Appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch, maybe a wristwatch, I can't be certain. A watch of speakeasy alley, got it. Anything else? You'll need a password to the speakeasies. Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to do this. It's a chance, so you always show that it was written on the chalkboard here. Pretty neat trick. Little chalkboard magically links to chalkboard next to Jessica's desk. There's some meat for your expenses too. The armory surplus right next door should have everything you need in case things get wrong. That's ominous. Thanks. Chapter 1. Lots of things are new. So the top is just the basic stuff that I could get, but everything down here, I don't have the money for. But this is all about, all of this is about various cheeses that I have the ability to use. Introduce yourself. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. Herschel Wood. Actually, I hate war. This expression doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then? He looks at the grenades, then at you. How would you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? He hands you a bunch of grenades. You got an item dubious Cola Wars grenade. Just try them out next time you're fine. When you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. See what's for sale. That's not sketchy at all. Do you have pants? Also, do you have sardines? I'm told you have sardines. Government issue sardines. Culinary tactics. Grants combat skill Parmesan missile. Deal 3 physical damage and reduce Moxie by 3. We're taking that. You read the book and learn an efficient, battle-tested method for hurting people with cheese. You got skill Parmesan missile. There are some notes. There are some notes into the margin by the former owner of the book. They're messy, but you could read them if you put in some effort. Not right now. Drop everything. I need the cat to love me. Feed her. Government issue sardines. Looks like you need a friend. New catalog. Pet Calliope to receive a boon. Oh, wait, hold on. Calliope immediately wakes up, devours the entire can, and then purrs as she licks the remaining oil through her fingers. Calliope's boon. +1 physical armor. Nice! I look dapper as fuck. You weave through the trash cans, a pile of uncanned trash until you reach the serious looking door. The pedal slides to the top of the bar. Walk through it. Password. Fishy tricks, flippy tricks, fingertips, fiddlesticks, 50 stacks, flappy back, fiddlesticks. Okay, come on, but you better not be a pro-y. Prohibitionary, by the way. I don't even know what a pro-y is. Speak easy, friend. Don't bother him, he's bouncing. This guy loves hitting the spoons together. A milky-eyed son. Leave him to his milkiness. And Simbo's Cakespeare, what do you say? Are you Oliver? Heck no, I'm Fancy Dan, the cocktail man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, you know what time it is? Perhaps you have a watch on you. Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. He left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From Hootst.
From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the cocktail man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? The mob guys we always get it from. Widow went to Oliver? Fancy Dan smiled. The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks. Oh, wrong napkin. He takes the napkin back and hands you a different one with a couple icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. Ocean City napkin map. As you take the napkin, Dan points to one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Bucket Street, so if you go to, out of the alley and then head to the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Neat! Thanks, man. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the first ones of the house? Sure! What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I'll have a beer then. Excellent. Just keeps things simple. Bottoms up. You drink beer, you've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. I know that fucking feeling. Listen, I don't mind if the bartender hits on me, okay? I get free drinks if they hit on me. Aren't these the fishermen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put in the tube. Say hello. Remember me from the tube? Peanut butter off the clock. Sorry to bother you. Don't even think about trying to put us in another tube. I'll go back to jail before I let you doing that again. He doesn't care except for anything except for the bass line. So he seems to be dancing to a different song than other people. This guy's been infected with Charleston fever. Piano trills a tune. This lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. It's weirdly responsible of this illegal poison dispenser to have a first aid kit, gauze pad, and activated charcoal brick. Some kind of weird symbols carved in the floor tiles. Obviously, on a first date, you shouldn't bother them. One budge. Raise bar from the other side. Wait, I saw it! Spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Hey, Dad, your spittoon's kind of inconvenient. Oh, no, baby, that spittoon isn't for spitting in. Gone out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available anyway. That's a bona fide historical artifact. What, really? That's right, belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco, just before the turn of the century. Really, who? God fucking damn you, Markiplier! Okay, context. Markiplier did a full playthrough of West of Loathing, the game before this, and one of the biggest things that you could do is there were spittoons fucking everywhere in the game. And you had like a mile-long description where you argued, every time you came to one of them, you argued with the fucking narrator about your character trying to search the spittoon, and you got disgusting spittoon items out of it. Like things covered in tobacco spit. And Mumpler Fumperdink, this guy, that was Markiplier's character. So Markiplier's canon to the fucking game now. God damn it, Markiplier. Okay, well nobody's actually sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Mumpler Fumperdink. That's a strong theory because there's one thing we know about that cat. It's that it loves spittoons. But other people say it belonged to this fellow by the last name of the third line. A whole lot of other people claim it belonged to a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about the spittoon. Whoever it was, they didn't use it for spitting it into. They wore it as a hat. What? Ew, gross. Yeah, right? They got this weird stuff back then. You can, in fact, the last one, you do, in fact, get to just wear a spittoon as a hat. And it constantly drips onto you, and it's animated. Little drips of tobacco spit. It's gross. I love it. Fucking Markiplier, though. He liked the spittoons a little bit too much, and now he's part of the game because of it. Fun! The Fridge Factor! The bedraggled hobo shovels up to you with his hat in his hands. This is the sec that I hold up. Old bones, like I said. A little short, sorry. Well, thanks for listening. Good day to you. Have fun, kiddo. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. Trying to make a deal. Oh, buddy, this is a private party. Club members only.
Yeah, like you said, club members only.
What kind of club is it? It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Bumhag? I've never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? I thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? You can try panhandling with the other bums over at Goldthwaite Park. Where's that? North and west of here. You can't miss it. For the love of Mike Clancy, just shut up! No Clancy. He just wants to be included. As you're walking, Gabby strikes up a conversation. So you are new in Ocean City? Your first time at it? That's right. Yep. What things have you got of it? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yes, Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. You could just kill them. That very hard fight thing that popped up at the bottom, that means that they would break my kneecaps. A lot. You'll unlock locked location, Ocean City Boardwalk. Check it out. Maybe check it out. Why not? You're not sure if this lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. Talk to her.
I'm Dusty.
What's up, Dusty? Oh, nothing much. Just hanging around. I was gonna run 3-card money down the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? This fellow already running a game down the way, and I prefer to step on his toes. It's a matter of professional courtesy, you see. I see. That's because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing. And I ain't looking to get murdered anytime soon. Anyway, I can help. That's real kind of me. I was thinking to look for a different card if we could spare a nickel for a cup of Joe to get my feet moving. Nope, sorry. Complain about the price. I can buy 7 and 64 pounds of gas for that. She stares at you and points at the sign. Wow. You enter the photographer who is busy adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod next to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. It's more bills. There's my inbox. Hello? Huh? Oh, you ain't the Josephat! Baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face. That's the exact face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks, I've grown rather attached to it myself. It's mine, you can't have it. You can do it, I bet, definitely. No, I can't. I will die. Hey, you're funny too. Baby, I love you. Damn. I'm just picking up all the bitches today. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on your wrist says Tony Fiasco. Hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. There's something I need first. A face. A portfolio. You know what I need to, before I get a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby. Well, I don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here with a hat. And all I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat, and then we're both gonna be rich. Rich? Rich. Me with my portfolio and you with the free meat I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Huh. Well, gotta be different hats though. Gotta be a different hat every time. I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay. How about this hat? What is that? An uncursed fedora? Perfect. Click. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? Alrighty. I think Tony likes you. This is your very own harem. It's a scrunchy looking guy standing under a shade of this tiny building's eave. Hi, he stares at you silently. Rude. A privatized healthcare station. See what's for sale. We're getting that soon. Do we have anything worth selling? Not really. It's a long pier, but it's I don't want to take an even longer walk off fish? Tending the anime. Loathing is more like lusting. You find an empty bag that you can use to hold any fish you manage to reel in. Nice. You caught a big-headed mulefish. You toss it in your fish sack. Got a fish in a sack. Current value 1 meat. Just sell it. Continue fishing. Nice. You got a penny loaf eel. You toss it in your fish sack. Continue fishing. Wow, a ring! Looks dropped it here ages ago. You got an item, crusty ring. A ring rendered unidentifiable by a thick layer of ocean red. Okay. You got an item, delicious oyster. Despite what the outside fishermen think, these are for eating, not throwing. Increases your sleaze armor by 5. It's actually not bad. Nice, you got a rubber sole. You top just a rubber sole. Some of your fish sack. That's worth 40 now. There is a limit to how many times it lets you catch. A desert goby. What the fuck you mean a desert goby? We're in the ocean. At the pier. Oh, Wolsten's grommet. Toss it in the fish sack. It's worth meat now. A wallaby strat. How many times can I do this? A fast-field gimme fish. I thought there was a much shorter limit to the number of times I could do this. Oh, there it is. You caught a 3-toed pigeonfish. Toss it in your fish sack. It's worth 14 meat. It stopped counting what I put in it. This bag is full of all the terrible fish you've caught. It's pungent. Looks like you've caught everything that's here. Okay, well that was fun. Oh, what's new in here? My permission missile. It's the bee's knees, but she does it wrong. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh yeah, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great grand Gabby came and popping just some blocks from over there, or two popping as they would say. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. So goblins are also a fungus, and they reproduce by spores. So when they say popping, they mean they literally and and that's how they reproduce. I need some moolah. Gabby takes out a piece of cake for purse and tosses it in her mouth and holds the purse out to you. Want one? Sure, thanks. The purse is entirely filled with saltwater taffy. Yes, it's Gabby's favorite. Root beer taffy. I guess I did hear somewhere that goblins process sugar really effectively and don't need as many vitamins as humans. Haha, jealous? A little bit, yeah. Listen, if I could live off of fucking candy, I would. Wait, Park, Botanical Garden, Statue Plaza, Fountain Plaza, Lepidopterium and Science Center. The door of the Botanical Garden is locked. You probably don't want any of the plants to escape. There's a sign about these pointy rocks. A few of my favorite pointy rocks, huh? Looks like the sign has been graffitied. Supposed to just trace in that direction, wander the woods. Can we make canon to D&D goblins? No. Goblins actually produced by profane ritual involving immense amounts of soup. Can you break the rocks and get stuff from them? No, I don't actually have that ability. Park groundskeeper expected clipboard with a panic process of someone who has so much work to do that he can't do any of it. Something wrong? Sorry, fella, I don't want to be rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place myself. There's a million things to do. Well, I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I... Pocket meat? Waggles eyebrows seductively. How about I help you out? Waggles eyebrows seductively. Except the new city regulations disallow hiring random part-timers since it's a municipal park. Only government contractors are allowed to work here. There's a log and side quest? Why? This would be a thorn in my side as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything. You got that kind of cagey look on your face when you said that. Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous. But that isn't even half. I submitted a request for help weeks ago and still haven't heard anything back. Well, you're in luck. I happen to be an official government contractor. That would be terrific, but I am going to need to see some proof of that. Lie through your teeth, show off your muscles, or trick him. You wave your hand in front of the groundskeeper's face. You believe that I'm an official government contractor. Well, you do have the official government contractor wave down, Pat. That's enough for me. Great, what do you need me to do? Depends, what kind of contractor are you? A statue polisher? Oh, great. I wasn't sure. I wasn't looking forward to that job. I think the birds must be eating leftovers from the old Stackle Cakes factory. It's terrible. Oh, it's horrible. Here's a rag. You got a statue wipe and rag. One of Joplin's less popular works. The keeper unlocks the maintenance shed behind him. You can't promise there's anything that you'll need in there, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy. Miscellaneous junk? Yes. Homemade cookies. Maintenance overalls? Spare on the name tag. Wait, do I have pants now? Do I have pants? I do. I have pants. It's okay. I'm not just walking around dick out now. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should have got... No, I do have pockets to put my meat in. The shelf is full of various, besides of weed-killing chemicals. A shelf laden with miscellaneous junk that you've already scoured for the good stuff. Park maintenance logs. They wouldn't be interesting even if you weren't pretending to work here. Requires stench armor. Okay, I think I have something for that. Right? Apply. Spray the entire bottle of cologne all over yourself. Could smell worse. Ew. There you go. Now you can get a good look at it. It's a statue of Orinthia. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Read the inscription. It is putting Ocean City on the map. I suggested maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. Statue of Owl Skeleton. Read it. The statue chiseled from photo references and enchanted to drive away monsters gifted to Ocean City in 1902 by Horbert Bumpert. Of Daniel Ocean. Daniel Ocean found Ocean City in 1770. And on his deathbed in 1804, requested that visitors to this monument only view the statue from the left as he felt it was his better side. Now you get a good look at it. It's a statue of the Cola War soldier. Here's all those brave boys in blue took the ultimate challenge. I don't understand this. It's a statue of a Cola War soldier. Born as a such age, where the forces of red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. I don't know who won. Maybe that's why the bartender and Tony liked you so much. You got a point there. You got a point. Clearly, I have the meat. 30 whole inch. Anyway. Hey, 75 meat. Awesome. Plumber. Well, that's plumb convenient. Ha ha. Our fountain stopped running and it requires real specific water pressure. Pressure we get in from municipal water supply has gotten unreliable lately, so I need him to go down and adjust it. I'll unlock the manhole for you. Into the hole! Sorry, buddy, I got no money. I barely got money, okay? Where's the manhole? No fishing. Since there's no water in the fountain, you can assume it means no food for compliments. Good advice. There's a little sign now pictured that says, please don't throw meat in the fountain. It gets real gross. Oh my god, you made a fucking Sailor Moon theme for me? Stop messing with the fishes. The gun does not work properly unless the pressure is exactly 40 gallons per minute. 7. Alright. So this is 50. 37. This is 30. So that's 5. So this is the one that gives 7. Oh. You've got the correct pressure dialed in. No sense in messing with any switches further. Reads 40 gallon. It's a very old manhole cup. Secret powers of the Osa to him. He's the one named Satan 10, fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by day. Jesus Christ. Fountain now appears to be found incorrectly. Says no fishing. I'm definitely fishing here. 10 meat. How did they even get on the hook? How did they even get on the hook? 12 meat. 9 meat. Looks like you cut everything that was here. Okay. The door to this building is locked. You found it, the words, least remarkable rock. Reassure it. You taught the rock to love itself for who it is. 75 meat, thanks. Land paper. Perfect. Our carnivorous planting exhibit at the botanical gardens has gotten out of control. When you say out of control, as in, there's a little job for pruning shears and more a job for a baseball bat with nails in it. I'll get right on it. Tell you what. We're gonna go back to the boardwalk, get that book that lets us heal. You hear a wet, warbling noise coming from an alley and cautiously peer around the corner. One of those weird fish-headed guys are rooting around the trash cans. You don't think they're the same ones as before, but then you're not hugely familiar with anthropomorphic fishmen, so it's hard to be sure. I'm not racist, but they do all look a lot alike. One of them looks up, blinks in your direction. Can it see you? Fight them. Why is there a spooter? Why is there a spooter on my side? The fuck? Alright. Presto Suisso! And now I'm going to flip you, bitch! It is the one in the basement. Why did the spy just... Okay. Gabby slap the fisherman stabber for 3 damage. Or Gabby's spores will heal all allies for... a flap slap. Way to go, Gabby! You did things. Oh, I'm poisoned. What? They flop like fish too. You got an item, Fishman throwing spear. You might say you reduced the chance to jump, but despite it being a pretty good fish putt, it's also implied the existence of much larger fishmen that attracted the bait. You don't think you want that? That's valid. You know, I could buy this and get 30 back. Let's do that. First, though, cooking for health. Read. More advanced recipes in the back. If you read them, we'll... Okay, read them. You read the recipes and gain more insight into the health benefits of cheese. But unfortunately, you were so distracted by your newfound doctory skills that you forgot your librarianing skills and promptly lose the book. Eureka! I'm a moron. I don't have the 100 XP right now. How much XP do I have around me? None! Fabulous. I think I prefer the other hat. Chiz. On the way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy on the street. In particular, you notice he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends a hand towards you for a handshake. Call traffic. Hi, you realize I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask you anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tell you. Continue on your way. Fuck off, Marvin. Alright, let's go deal with the flurs. Go to the botanical garden and find it overrun by dangerous-looking weeds. I'm gonna fight him! I seem to have another spooter again. I've also been horribly poisoned. But on the good side, I have the mystical power of cheese! Gorgonzola. Okay, I'm done now. Urban sus. Help, I've been stabbed with some vines. Why is the spider more powerful than... Why do I have the spider? I'm puzzled. You have been Gabby slapped. That might kill me. Okay, I'm going to shoot you. Abravardi. Oof. That's bad. You got it through magic for real. You have successfully weeded the botanical garden. Yay! Wetlands nasty bramble dominated by a patron with no regard for the safety of staff. Joshua tree, named for its discovered date tree. Eye grass, caution, avoid prolonged eye contact. Bone bush. We're beginning to believe this specimen was cited as a joke. There's a really sharp stalk that you could probably take if you were careful. Palm tree, do not touch. Don't tell me what to do. Ow. Ow! Northern beer barrel cactus. No, beer removed due to prohibition. No! Control system of the botanical garden's extremely complicated watering system. Drink plants, looking at plants, buy some tea. Hi, I got concussed. I should get extra. Great, we've got some real trouble on our... Butterflies! A bunch of horrible monsters got in, and I'm afraid they're going to hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive. Like, could you track these monsters? Nope. I did deliberately, but I very deliberately did not get a close look at them. Sounds awful. Alright. Giant cricket is sniffing the air. I just got zippity zapped. Wait. Did you just take my fucking... Alright, whore. You just stabbed my bird! You just poisoned my bird! Why do I have a spider? Gabby Slavo! Cricket chop. Ow. Why do you have a laser gun, sir? Also, why did you kill my bed? You can bitch that now. Why is the spider the most powerful thing here? And why do I have a spider? I'm so confuzzled. The war is stronger. Oh dear lord, what is that? I'm not sure, but it must die. To a woman's barking spider. I don't know how to pronounce whatever the fuck my character just said. Just accept that I have a spider? No, I need context! I mean, I'm glad he's here. He does fabulous murdering. Wait, Gabby's immune to bleeding? Oh yeah, because goblins don't have blood. That's a very weird sentence to say. As if that makes much fucking sense. Ah, goblins do not have blood, for they are a fungus. Yeah, friendly spider. I'm just not sure where the friendly spider's coming from. Excellent. I'm going to fish in the butterfly fountain. Fishing. You're going to avoid careful consideration of this item. You got item nasty goo. Is there anything that I missed in here? Because you never know. Weird random stuff just has so many uses in this game. Probably found them from a fight. Hey, boss man. Security guard. Security guard that's awful humble for a police officer. I mean, since the municipal police was entirely replaced with contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? I'll listen to. Wait, what? Anyway, it's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been thrown out of the park fountain. I'd like you to move him along. Is he causing trouble? No, not as such. Everyone likes him, but busking in the park is against city ordinance. Rules are rules, you know. Alright. Funny how it only starts getting worse after I stop giving that bozo a cat. Of course, you and I know the only police can run me up here, and you ain't no flatfoot. This is true. Could you leave as a favor to me? You seem like a decent fella, but not so decent that I'm inclined to give you that kind of favor, you know? Darn. Or mysticality. Well, that could be a range, bitch boy. Do you give me mysticality? No. Armor. Nope. Wait, talk. I need another mysticality point. I have 27. I do like the hobo, which is why I'm not gonna be a dick to him. Wander the woods. The concrete appears to absorb. Alright, you notice a strangely distant patch on the curb next to a sewer grid. The concrete appears to absorb a significant quantity of magical sewer energy. Collect a sample. Glowing ooze. It's strange. A stone is like this is normally only found close to ley line intersections. The sewers and ley lines are very different things, almost opposite things. Glowing green goo. Perhaps one day the world will be ready for the seed of it. Okay. Let's go over to the mailbox. Oh, hey, Gabby gave me happy. What'd this one do? Increase your damage of your melee weapons attacks by 1. Neat! You know you're supposed to take the paper first, right? What? Skin? This is where all the vitamins are. We'll keep you from leaving here. Okay. Jumbo Kriegspiel Taka. Break stranger's door. What the fuck? The guy reaches down from his to shake your hand. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hi, Marvin, I'm Imbo. What are you doing up there? A stunt. A stunt doesn't seem particularly stunty. You're just sitting. Yeah, but I've been sitting here for you. He looks at his watch. 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, 41 minutes. But why, though? Why? It's a stunt, okay, but are you protesting something, trying to attack attention for some kind of cause? No. Do you have money riding on this? Is it for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel like you don't get the concept of a stunt. I don't think you do, buddy. But we have something? Sure. I've only been eating snackle cakes while I've been up here and I'm out. Could you have some more for me? Snackle cakes? Are you serious? I'll admit, they're an acquired taste. I guess nobody other than you has wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust and with the nails still in it. Because Snackle Bills went out of business years ago. Yeah, but the shelf life on those things is incredible. So it makes them good for stunt rations. I got my supply from Hiram's grocery down the street. You can pick me up some more? Yeah, okay. My middle name's a cake spear for nothing. You've made something? Is it terrible? You're wandering through Ocean City, a couple stranded motorists trying to change their tire. Their efforts aren't amounting to squat though because they don't have a jack, and I don't have the muscles for it. Look at Hobo lounges against the wall of the decrepit building. Talk to him. We'll mumble. Is this Hiram's grocery? It was. When? How long have you been standing here that whole time? Just waiting for what? You're looking for work? I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Considering the store has been pretty thoroughly closed, I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Doesn't look like another store is gonna open anytime soon. Give him some meat. Maybe you can take a cab to a different store or something. Well, thanks. He tips his hat to you and waits for a passing cab. Bye! I got a single shoe. Check for a second one. There isn't a second one. Fuck! I still am walking around barefoot. Ren, what did Astronomic make? It's in the Discord. Oh, fucking hell. Discord. I don't know how well anyone can see that on stream, but Astronomic put our faces on Sailor Moon. How dare. Even mice would be disappointed in this shelf. It's littered with various pieces of trash. Dig through it. I found a mercifully unopened tube of lip balm. An empty shelf, unless. No, it's empty. Unless. No, it's definitely. But wait! Listen, it's empty. I promise. Fine. Oh, wait. What's this? What? Just kidding. There's nothing. You're a dick, narrator. Along the abandoned counter, you search it. The register is empty unless you know someone who accepts mouse droppings as a currency. Look behind the counter. You find an old invoice for shipment from Snackle Mill's factory, which is marked as never having arrived. The factory's address is listed. Okay. Nothing but trash. There's the only thing left on this shelf is a pair of rusty tongs. Barbecue tongs. Fun. What are the barbecue tongs? Goes for mysticality plus 2 hot damage. I do prefer the hot damage. We will do the spicy damage now. You leave the run-of-the-mill, run-down store where you find a foul of... Okay, we're going away because that hurts my soul trying to read. Snackle Mills! You're looking at your cathedral bells and turn to see their source. Unsurprisingly, it's a cathedral, unless you're naturally surprised by cathedrals. They're so big and pointy. You'd be hiding around the corner. St. Polycarp's Cathedral. Continue where you're going. Snack Mills, you say. Grab a case for Marvin. Neat. But look at all these rocks! I want to help them with their interpersonal communication issues! Empty vegetable oil drums. Here is full of baking soda, the tar. Here is to keep the vinegar from getting into it. Some petrified, it's a spire of petrified flour. Gather some. Even though it's just an herb powder, you're pretty sure it's going to boil you. You got powerful grit. 3. Force it open. Looks like the abandoned factory has been occupied by one of the city's various gangs of street hoodlums, named the Doughboys. They're hanging out here in their leather jackets and white aprons, bragging about their sourdough starters and using rude words like focaccia and son of brioche. Where they were until you had a huge racket getting in here. Now they're staring knives at you, and also pointing knives at you. And they're bread knives, which are serrated, so you really don't want to be stabbed by one. Whoops. Take some. Miscellaneous chemicals. Shelves labeled with bags of spire flour. Take them. Mana enriched flour. Do some cooking. Fancy foods. More mysticality, thank you. Basic foods. Sure. Hello, bitch boys. Oh dear lord! Sir, I'm going to have to ask that you cease and desist. -3 to all stats. Oh dear lord, there's a burning coal spider thing. Emit healing spores! Not my spider friend, I need him! Consider yourself tongled. No, not the spooter! The spider has died! The spider died! I'm getting floured upon. I'm starting to think that I picked a bad fight. There it goes. We're in the right pickle, aren't we? Joke's on you, nerd! I have regeneration! No, Gabby! You killed her, you monsters! She had a family!
The pain! It burns us! Oh god, it blew me up! Take a moment to consider your failure. Contemplative. Oof. Well, that didn't fucking work. Flee! Flee like the cowards we are! Music is you determine as a secondary fabulous and petrified espresso bean. Grind it up. Energizing powder. Take that, bean. Here's your disgusting snack cakes. You got a perk, expert sitter. Extra moxie. Fun. Someone has carved some strange symbols onto this. Why is it playing Mary Had a Little Lamb? The vicar seems agitated about something. Hello. Oh no, what am I going to do? If I was going to ask if everything's okay. Plainly not. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Service is cancelled for the moment. What's the matter? What errands have been stolen from my catacombs? Stolen! This tiny cathedral has a catacombs? Well, it's not nice in the basement, okay? Particularly important ashes? My goodness, we wouldn't keep the relics of saints in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just the ashes of former vicars, community leaders, and so on. But they're all important in their own way, and the bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? Not reference to the old games. I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll lock the door so you can take a look. Mind your step on the way down, please. The stairs are cold and steep. Fish. A handful of holy water. Deal a lot of damage to especially evil enemies. I knew that, Mr. Book. You wouldn't happen to be a book about magic of cheeses, would you? Unpleasant hymnal? There's something unsettling about this book of hymns. Maybe it's the fact that every instance the word God is replaced with some kind of weird shifting ink blob thing. That's concerning. Spare urns. Big crate of identical empty aerial urns must be spares. Right, I didn't mean to leave. Shit. Pedestal with an old urn on it. Fancy pedestal. Fancy pedestal with nothing on it. It's a very old manhole cover. It's a guest book. Read it. This is a dead end. They have some weird names in Canada. Arcadia. The address of an antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about it next time you see him. Captain Angus Dirch. This one might be worth looking up upon. Captain Dirch's house. Sign the book. It's a patch of tube moss growing on the wall here. There's one candle left out. Light it. Oh, this doesn't preclude you cursing the darkness later if you feel like. Alright, time to go talk to Charles. Charles, what'd you do? Found a path of unexpectedly broken by a huge pile of junk, a broken down car, a lamppost, a couch, and springs poking out of it, and a wide variety of other assorted trash. Jeez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. It was an accident a coupling of weeks ago. The car had a tire break and smashed in the lamppost. That explains the car on the lamppost, but why are they still here? What's with all this other junk? City trash takeawayers are all contractors now. And who wanted to pay for it? Nobody. So car waits there, and people put junk there because it's a place where junk is. Huh. Well, I guess we go around it.
No, not in that street. That dangerous. Look at what lamppost for. Look at that lamppost for what a car can do. Well, sure, but the traffic isn't bad now. Here is not only problem. Gabby starts picking up junk and stacking it out of the way, clearing her path in the middle of the pile. Thanks, Gabby, but that's not really hee-haw. With a mighty shove, Gabby knocks over the wreckage car on the outside and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow. Gabby sure showed that car where car goes. Woo! Gabby's bustle increases by 1. Yeah, this antiques thing doesn't work out. You can get a job letting people park people's cars for them. I love Gabby. She's hilarious. Is there anything other than the Cold War surplus here? Good to see you. We've had quite the morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought this real rare find. The himbo Shakespeare came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Mustflower. Wow, that's quite a provincial provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, it was a ship's wheel. Captain bought the Mustflower out of the dock, couldn't steer, drove into a starfish, the whole thing sank instantly. Hey, what can I help you with? Sorry, visitor book. Oh, sure. I do a little whittling to pass the time now and again, and sometimes I go to St. Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, have one. He opens his desk and tosses you a little gargoyle on a leather cord. You got item gargoyle charm. Thanks! Something? Yeah, I seem to have placed the chuck key to my drill. What's a chuck key? What does he think for tightening the chuck on the drill? Idea where you lost it? The cord of this thing got stuck in an outlet, so it's not long enough for me to drill anything that isn't in this neighborhood. I can look at it. Neat. You heading out, Astronomic? Alrighty, have a good one. Yeah, we'll probably be ending in just a couple minutes. So the Pennington High, the hobos are a tight-knit little community. Somebody's been helping us out, word gets around. Oh, that's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you. Where is it? We have a hobo camp that we can now. Without time to react to the ground shakes and shudders violently without warning, and then bursts in a rain of earth as large slimy tentacles force their way out of the ground, writhing and twisting and grabbing at their surroundings. Incidentally, the reaction you barely had time to make was, ah! Fight them! Why is there a burning loaf from Spider? God damn it! Alright, you need to perish. No. Owie. I've been slimed! I've been slimed once more! I have once again suffered the sliming. Almost died to a fucking random encounter. Oh, I've been slimed! You're gonna need 10 of those if they tackle you, tentacles. Oh, curious. Follow the trail to start the cracked pavement to a place where the tentacles popped out of the ground. The place where presumably they popped in. And by presumably, I meant obviously, because the place is a house with slimy grave with a tentacle popping out of all of its holes. But did you have to phrase it that way? Location unlocked. Tentacle house. Ignoring and keep walking. Hey, on Charles's thing. Nice. Yeah, I found it. Where's that underbush? Oh yeah, probably that bush I was drilling holes in the other day. Oh, no. Thank you, Charles. Yes, I'd like to buy that actually. More Mr. Cutty, please. I think you could actually get hit by the cars. Maybe not. A pair of scissors fell on my foot. Jesus Christ, you got stabbed in the foot by scissors? Go get a band-aid. Are you okay? Alright, we're gonna go check out the tentacle house. Hey baby, what's happening? Hi? I can see you dig these shades. You got good taste. I like the what now? You like my sunglasses. Wait, wherever you're going, you're wearing some cool sunglasses. Starting down the avenue. Oh, gotcha. I don't think anybody calls shades for at least another 20 years, though. I pride myself on being on the cutting edge. He flips open his coat, showing you rows of sunglasses inside. Care to buy a pair for you and the 25 me? Stylish sunglasses. Sure! That's what I like to hear. He takes your meat and expertly selects the best pair of sunglasses for you from the lining of his coat. Looking good, baby. Now let's do a business with you. That's the cash I needed to square things up with Brewster, so thanks for that, baby. Miss Spencer, she's the lady that runs the boarding house. Me and the other traveling salesmen stay at while we're in town. She's strict. It's a nice place. Check it out sometime. Mrs. Brewster's home for traveling salesmen. Thanks for the tip. Well, that's concerning. Either someone's pet kraken escaped or someone opened the portal to the Wiggle dimension. Ugh. Oh my god, really? Don't judge me. I've seen enough time to know where this is going. Seems like this house used to be quite nice. Tall ceilings, nice wallpaper, molding everywhere. Now, however, the wallpaper is peeling, the plasters are crumbling, and there's tentacles leaking out of everywhere. Go fix her upper. Hello? Anybody call for a tentacle exterminator? I don't think anybody call for a tentacle exterminator, but if you want to do some pro bono extermination anyway, I also don't think anybody's going to stop you. Well, except maybe the tentacles. Oh, swell. A massive colony of roaches in the walls. This house is a real peach. The stove is remarkably clean. The outside, the filth is on the inside. Well, we got brutalized, and now, we're in a really bad hentai. I've been pleased! Because they're tentacles, Ren. Why are you asking silly questions? Ew! I don't like that at all. Well, my bird seems to have abandoned me in my time of need. Presto Monstro! By the power of Moonstar! Oh good, they're dead. You sliced them and diced them. Oh hey! Totally grew. And I get meat delicious. There's exactly one drawer left. There's water here, you have a fishing rod. Surely these things can be used together. Let's get fishing! Nice, you caught an orange peel. Toss it into your fish sack. Continue fishing. It's just an old orange peel, and you toss it in your fish sack. I'm going to get an entire orange next. Got something nasty old leftovers. Ew. Jackpot. It was a junk drawer. You grab the choosy bits. You got an item, junk mail. Junk mail is new technology that allows trash to be distributed to everybody so we can all share the effort of throwing it away. Be hat lining. There's nothing it can be made even more comfortable by applying a bit of inside out rabbit. Add plus 3 max HP to a hat. I didn't know I could make him jump. The refrigerator almost certainly contains horror beyond your reckoning. Give them to me. Oh no, horrors. Oh no, no horrors, just some very old food. Ew. The toilet is old and damaged, but finished functional. Flush the toilet. Hooray! 50 XP. There's a cracked bowl and a grubby tap. Investigate. Look at that. Somebody lost a ring in the rain. Unfortunately, your fingers are just long enough to grab it. You got an item inside out ring of weakness. Everybody but you loses one stat at the start of each combat. When you put this on, you're technically the only person not wearing it. Bathtub is filled with fluid you'd rather not consider. Consider fishing! Glob of wood. Ew. We're just not gonna talk about that. Okay, okay. Tentacles have erupted from the floorboards here. Interrupt the eruptors. You just set my bed on fire! Okay, well, you actually need to die now then. Splats. Do that. And do that. That'll get rid of all that. I don't know what item is currently giving me the spider, but I'm glad it's here. Also, did that tentacle just hop up and move on its own? Okay. My bird is dead! Yeah, he sleazed me. Nom. You gained 5 XP and 14 meat. Good riddance. The door is locked. Rickety stairs lead to the second floor. Go up. Ooga booga. Surprisingly clean wardrobe. Check inside. Empty except for a single hanger. You got an item wire coat hanger. Second story is infested with tentacles. I'm a phantom! Why are they fast? Oh dear God, it instantly killed my spoon. Hi, yes, you need to die, like now. Alright. Risk it for a biscuit. Sometimes they help you, sometimes they blow up in your face. Okay, well I need you dead. Presto Cheterano! Let's slap you. Inspiring dance! Oh god, it does more damage now. Kill it, Gabby! Kill it! A good dance? Oh god. That did a lot of fucking damage. Have you considered the mighty power of cheese? Why do the magic words change every time for the same spell, and why are none of them Parmesan, which is what the spell actually is? We lived, bitches! You have rendered this room slightly less terrible, as is my sworn duty. Can we guess what kind of furniture this was? Okay, then, Smarty. What do you think this was? The beanbag chair having a game table was, I think, it's a trundle bed. Incorrect. Writing desk? No, guess again. That's a desk chair. Guess again. A lamp. A vitrine. Again. A sofa bed. Was it a tuffet? A bed table? An armoire? A china cabinet? Was it a tansu? A beach chair? A grandfather clock? A Windsor chair. What is a crib? What's the best set? Sideboard. Cabinet. Captain chair. A hope chest. A chandelier. A canopy bed. An easel. Filing cabinet. Curio. Hat stand. Beanbag chair. Kitchen island. Chest of drawers. Room divider. Classic. Glider. Come on, work with me here. Give up. Told you couldn't guess. Yeah. Fucking rude. Got a jewelry case. The top drawers are filled with dirty cheese. Ew. But the bottom you find a box and a key in the you find a jewelry box and a key in the bottom one. Well, jewelry box which can come in handy if you need to move some stuff from place to place and don't want to wear it on the trip. Found this key in the nightstand tentacle box. Neat. The garden bench. Swing. Murphy bed. Bunk bed. Fuck you. Barred from the other side. Well, I guess that means that we just need some more muscle. Break it down. Okay, that was a little harder than expected. Mir has, to your great surprise, avoided damage. You look at the mirror. Termites have considered to make it look even like this wardrobe has one giant bite out of it instead of 1,000 tiny ones. Music is popping for real. A little bit. Certainly anything left of whatever this was. Ironically, this house's backyard looks really nice. The bed must have fallen victim to especially hungry bed bugs. Ew. Check the drawers. Creepy locket and old wallet. This is fun getting in a fight. So you like a good fight, Gabby? Yes. There's not usually so many fights around. What an excitement this is. I notice you do a lot of slapping. Do you know how to make a fist? What? Here, look. You curl your fingers in like this. Put your thumb over here. That's a fist. You squeeze it all tight and then hit people with the knuckles here. It's more powerful than a slap. Wow, keen as a peach. Gabby's flap stab now deals additional damage because we taught her how to throw a punch. You can now leave the key in the locker safe. You can head downstairs. So it's too dark for you to go any further. Yes, you have a flashlight, but you and I both know flashlights are only good for making dark places visible, not for making them less scary. I wonder if I could get a. I wonder if I could get a fuse from the. I wonder if I could get a fuse from the cola shop. Let's find out. Young man wearing a flower-dusted apron swaggers up with a loaf of French bread on his shoulder and an arrogant stare in his face.
Hey, this is doughboy territory. You want to walk the street, you gotta pay the toll.
What's the toll?
5B.
How about 5 knuckles? Why do I have a tentacle friend now? I know I already made the hentai joke, but can I make it again? Is that allowed? I don't know why I have a tentacle dick friend, okay? I'm just as confused as you are. Loafbonk. Well, that didn't work very well. I don't like the way it moves. Go, Gabby! I believe in you! Well, Gabby, you're going to die. Genetics gaming is such a thing. Well, you see, turns out my dad was some weird shit, man. Be wronged, you nerd. No, not my spooner, I need him. But Daddy, I love him. You gain an item, freshly baked bread roll, chef's hat, nice, and a doughboy loaf. And the warbler's got powerful. Now I just need a fuse. You have a fuse, good sir? You do not seem to have a fuse. Alright, we're going to need to wander around for a little bit until we can get a fuse. Another espresso bean. Energy powder. This rock is steaming. Comfort it. You reassure the rock that everything is going to be okay. It lost off some of its rage. Logistics resin. All the debunked theories about fireworks. This is the one we've all agreed to pretend is true. No, I don't want to envelope. But the rocks! They need me! A lot of these rocks have creepy glyphs painted on them. Weird. This rock has a date on it. 11/10/82. Jot it down. I'm selling fine leather jacket. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. I'm the milkman. I got your milk. That's you've won a sweepstakes.
Bad chance, never won nothing.
Didn't. Snore. Hello? And no sweepstakes anyway. Scram! I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Don't want any. Piss off. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. Nobody here but me. 4 urns. Snore. Urns. Snort. 5 urns. So go away. Milkman, got your milk. I ain't drink that fat water. Get lost. Your foot is still bleeding. Your foot is still bleeding. You need a bandage. Demonstrate the hazards of open-air dust. The 3 doughboys are hanging out in closer inspection. The ones that squinting, none of them have a cigarette. There's a little smoke coming from the conjuring flower. Ambush them. Oh yeah, I ambushed them, but you know, they still get the jump on me because fuck me, I guess. And they have one of the deadly ass spooters. Okay. Thank God one of those things finally fucking worked. Get tongued, nerd! Oh, I got tongued. Yeah, we're gonna heal. He gets no. The spooter gets hit. Fucking rude. No, not the floor. Fuck. Dough babies. Oh God, they got names. Let's see, how much health do you have? Fuck it! Risk a biscuit! Oh, it worked! Nice. Presto Cheddaro! Oh! Yeah, your bed is much more urgent than your sewing. You're bleeding, child. You are bleeding. Pow! Right in the kisser! I'm glad that my familiars are the only ones that fucking abandoned me. Abracagorgonzola! Dough baby. Welcome to Hobo Village. Yeah, so it can wait. Go get a fucking Band-Aid. Oh, flipping through a warm book, occasionally somebody to check strange machine next to him, and pencils. Hi there. Oh, hello. You must be new here. I've seen you around before. Name's Himbo. Them's letters McCabe. Is there anything I could assist with? I'm good. See you later. Old shoes, you're welcome to them. Take them. What kind of shoes are they? Hand-me-down boots. They're tossed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably about 50 pounds of metal reinforcements in them by now. Heavy boots weigh your feet down. Okay. Wait. I could have worn the one shoe? Oh my fucking god. I'm the 1-foot wonder. This is a nice ass hobo village. Shit. Alright, I think that'll have to do us for today though. Because we've already been at this for 3 hours. So I'm going to get off of here, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, take care and get a fucking bandage. Anyway, see you later, guys. Peace. I'll fix the music one sec.